Hey everyone, it's the Life Doctor here, and happy Wednesday. I just wanted to do a really quick midweek check-in with you guys in terms of your progress thus far on our green smoothie, raw food, pescatarian, all mixed up in one 7-day challenge. So hopefully you have been making the decision to include either a raw meal or a raw green smoothie in your day for the past few days, and that you have been abstaining from meat and substituting meat with fish, or just living a vegetarian lifestyle if you're not into seafood. So I hope that that's been going well. But what I really wanted to focus on today, really quickly, is the issue of failure and the lack of grace that we extend to ourselves, the lack of grace, and how we need to extend grace to ourselves, particularly when it comes to food issues, trying to lose weight, trying to be healthy, that kind of thing. So, in thinking about myself, I tend to be a perfectionistic kind of a person. And when things don't go well or the way that I want them to go, then I have a tendency to kind of want to give up. And then at some point later, maybe try again, maybe not. But I feel defeated. And of course, because no one is perfect, because we are going to make mistakes, that's just a part of life's process. You can understand the emotional roller coaster that one can experience with this kind of a take or attitude in life. And so I have had to, um, go through my own process of working through that perfectionistic tendency to evolve into a healthier, uh, better grounded person when it comes to failing and giving myself grace and extending grace to others for that matter. And so I just wanted to reach out to you and say, listen, you don't have to be perfect. You certainly don't have to be perfect in terms of your healthy lifestyle journey. I know that we're in different places in our lives, and I know that some people's health is in better condition or worse condition, just depending on your situation. And so, for some people, yes, it is very crucial that you follow particular dietary rules and guidelines for the sake of your life, because perhaps your life does depend on it. But in general, when we make mistakes, like say you ate a piece of chicken while on this challenge, or you didn't have your green smoothie, or whatever the case is, that's okay. That's not a reason to give up. That's not a reason to throw in the towel. Just make a decision to do better next meal or do better the next day or whatever. Use it as a learning experience, a teaching tool for yourself. So if you've made a mistake, if you didn't include what you should have included, or you ate something that you should not have eaten, then maybe you should assess the mood that you were in. What are some things that preceded that action? What was going on? And kind of learn and study the scenario so you can make better choices based on what you've learned from that scenario. You can make better choices going forward. So just wanted to encourage you. You don't have to be perfect on this journey. Matter of fact, we learn best, I think, when we make certain mistakes. Now, there are some mistakes that we don't ever want to make in life, but certainly when it comes to figuring out what's best for our bodies and eating and exercising and challenging ourselves, this is a learning process. It's a growing process. It's an evolutionary process for us, for me, because it's just not a perfect science. What works for me is not going to work for you, and vice versa. Some people are really good with counting calories, and for others, that's just not their cup of tea. Some people can work out 7 days a week, and for others, they can only get it in 2 to 3 times a week. Some people really like aerobics, and some people hate aerobics, and they would prefer to do strength-based stuff. So you have to figure out what works for you. And I just wanted to encourage you to extend grace to yourself, because that's how we're going to thrive and do better. When we have a forgiving attitude, we always talk about having a forgiving attitude and grace extended towards others, which is very important, but let's not forget ourselves in that process of extending grace to ourselves, particularly where food is concerned. If you have a food addiction, if you are struggling to lose weight, if you are trying to get healthy, extend grace to yourself. Now, what grace isn't is an excuse. We're not talking about excusing behavior. We're not talking about saying that a bad behavior or an unhealthy behavior is okay. We're talking about giving ourselves permission to not be perfect, because that's what we are, not perfect. All right, so don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. This is the Life Doctor. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.